about first 90 days. You go ahead and set up regulations and start natural gas drilling. What would those regulations be based on? Have you done some research?
No, they would be based on the science, and they would be based on what the DEC and the health department recommends to protect the water supply. In the unlikely event something would happen, would have a buffer zone. And that's exactly what we need to do. Set it up. Communities want to do it, go do it. First 90 days, we're going to lower taxes. We're going to lift the economy. We're going to start with term limits as well. We're going to support natural gas exploration, and we're going to get rid of the SAFE Act.
What taxes would you look to cut?
In our tax plan, we're going to cut income taxes, make us the most competitive state in the Northeast. So instead of people going to Pennsylvania, they're going to come to New York.
Obviously, you're preaching to the choir in this room. What do you want these people to do? I think they're already planning to vote for you.
This is a great show of support. We want everyone to go out, grab their neighbors, talk to them, be advocates, and go out and get out to vote on Tuesday. That's how we're going to win this race. Cuomo's side is not enthusiastic at all. Our side is really ready to vote on Tuesday. All right.
Governor Cuomo's made a lot of talk about startup in New York.
Yeah.
5 jobs abroad.
Yeah.
What proposal can you put into place for it?
Well, look, Cuomo's Startup New York campaign has been proven now to be a big fraud. The 5 jobs that brought to Binghamton for the $250 million he spent on really what is a political commercial. His bubble was popped the other day when the new numbers came out, and we've got one of the worst economies in America with 0.7% growth. That's good? No, that's why we keep losing our own people to other states. That's why businesses keep closing. We need real economic policy, which is what the Wall Street Journal said my plan would do.
What is the path to victory for you? It would seem like it's an uphill battle over the next few days, but how do you try to make up that ground?
It's always uphill, but we said from day one it's never going to be about a poll. It's going to be about Election Day, and our vote coming out, and they're going to come out to vote. And this is not a New York City-based vote. This is an upstate-based vote. And if people upstate, people in the southern tier vote, we're going to win this race, period. The last couple of days, it's getting around the state. We leave here to go to Watertown, then Plattsburgh, then Buffalo, and then across the state. And it's about making sure our vote gets out. It's a ground operation. As we said all along, Cuomo with his dirty money is going to win the air war and spread lies as he's done on TV about us. We're going to win the ground game with our troops around the state, and that's what wins elections.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
So, Sheriff Moss, one of the big concerns for a lot of people is the New York City and how it's been affected.
Don't you think?
Yeah, one of the steps would be to show whether or not it's been affected.
Well, first of all, if they have numbers, we should be releasing them. Why wouldn't the sheriffs aren't even getting the numbers, let alone the media? So you know what? Yeah, let's find out how many people registered assault weapons. What's the secret about it? The SAFE Act isn't making us any safer. If the SAFE Act was making us safer, the governor would be throwing the statistics down our throats. It's not happening. Look, bad guys can still get weapons. They're the ones we need to worry about keeping guns out of the hands of. We need to worry about keeping guns out of the hands of people who are in need of mental health. So you know what? The SAFE Act isn't working.
I would ask as a follow-up, what would you propose to help us take those guns out of circulation?
Certainly, we need to work the gun legislation from the ground up, and that would involve, you know what, tougher crimes for criminals, and that means putting money into the mental health system so we can make sure the people who need the help are getting that help, and we keep the guns out of their hands.
You have a lot of people in this room who support natural gas drilling. You had some folks outside who don't. What gives you and Rob Astorino the confidence that it can be done safely and that, like he said, that within 3 months if he's elected, that it would start out?
You know what? It's being done safely in half the states across America. So yes, we can do it safely here. And the DEC has been sitting on it. I mean, our current governor hasn't said whether he's going to do it or not. Why not? Because he's waiting until after the election. So we can do it safely. We will do it safely, and definitely it shouldn't take any more than 90 days. You know what? We feel good. We got internal polls, we got congressional polls. You guys have seen the congressional polls. They're all tightening up. You know what? Upstate's going to turn out big for us. Long Island's going to turn out big for us. So you know what? We're feeling confident. What is there left to do? Go around and rally the troops and remind them of how important it is to get out the vote. It's not just our base. There's a lot of crossover vote. There's a lot of Common Core fans, SAFE Act fans. from all political parties. So we got to remind them how important it is Tuesday, and take their friends and relatives and neighbors and get out to vote. Okay?
Thank you.
You got it.
Sheriff Hart, thank you for taking a moment to speak with us. I just wanted to ask you about your thoughts from today and the chances of Astorino and Moss on the election coming up on Tuesday.
I'm backing both candidates. Astorino has been great. If you take a look, down in Westchester County was a heavily Democratic population. He's been voted in twice down there, so that has to mean something. Of course, Sheriff Moss down in Broome County has been elected 3 times as the sheriff. He's done a powerful job working down there. He's a Second Amendment rights person. I think they'll do a terrific job. I look forward to working with him in the future as the governor and lieutenant governor.
Any other thoughts about the upcoming election or anything about the state and what the prospects for the future are?
Well, I think the upcoming election, you're going to see a lot of Republicans coming out for a change. They're tired of seeing what's been happening with the governor and the stuff he's been doing. He's basically nothing but a bully. A lot of false facts out there. He's trying to tell everybody how he's saving millions of dollars by eliminating this, eliminating that. All he's doing is dumping that tax burden back on the local tax person. He hasn't really done anything. Jobs, he keeps telling you how many more jobs he brought into the state. What jobs? The jobs are going out of the state left and right. People are moving out of the state. Why? There are no jobs here. They're going to a better environment. The taxes are extremely high. I know in my own facility where I work, I had employees retire. They moved to other states because they can't afford the taxes here anymore.
Well, you understand exactly how you feel. I want to thank you, Sheriff
You're
Hart.
welcome.
I hope you have a good election, and we look forward to speaking to you again soon.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.